All right, good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's well. Belrog, thank you so much again for your raid. Thank you so much again. You've probably scooted off to bed already, but thank you so much all the same. I appreciate it. It's one of those things. One of those things, like, I never expect it. I never expect it, like, you know, when I'm starting up all my stuff, somebody pops in on a raid, I'm just like always taking such, like, I don't know, I'm just always shocked. I'm always shocked by it. But anyway, folks, welcome on in. Like I said before, we're going to be finishing up the Bahamut raids tonight in Final Fantasy XIV, and I can't wait to do that. Once we do that, it shouldn't take too long. Once we finish that, we're going to dive right into some more... I'm tired. We're going to dive right into some more Endwalker MSQ. Depending on how much time we have left, I don't expect that the Bahamut stuff is going to take too long, but, you know, we'll see. But let me go through the list here real quick. Ryu, welcome on in. You beat Seribot here. Seribot, welcome on in. Thank you so much for keeping us all safe. Fuso, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Winterwolf, hello, welcome. Kilowatts, hello, welcome on in. Artie, hello, nice to see you. Sammy Beans, gosh, I love Sammy Beans. Nem, welcome on in, nice to see you. Bahamut raids, yes. Anomaly, thank you so much for the kind words. I'm actually going to read them. Many dark things are happening right now. It can be scary. It can make us feel small. You can't control it all. That's okay. Just do what you can and try to remember to hold on to hope. Hope for a kinder tomorrow. Hope for a better future. Hope for love. Hope for one another. You've got this. I believe in you. You are worthy of hope. Thank you so much, Anomaly. Thank you so much. Belrog, welcome on in. Gleeth, hello, welcome. Handy, welcome. Vera, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Wee woo. Twilight, welcome. Nice to see you. Stares at the H in the corner. Yes. Deal with it. you won't see it after the screen. Ruffy, hello, welcome on in. Yes, time to end the Baja Blast of Bahamut. Yes. Let's see what's going on in voice. Hello. No. Why not?
Because Poji's toileted right now.
Oh, you mean he's using the facilities?
He's doing the bio.
The bio. Oh, okay. I get it. Well, we're ready to go right now, so I mean, like, you know, chop.
Shit faster, I guess.
There's so many things I could say right now. But
yeah.
like not all of them are actually, probably none of them are really appropriate for Twitch. Oh yes. All right,
I'm gonna come over there.
And do what, Vera? Yeah, Vera?
I'm gonna come over there.
Yeah. Yeah, Vera. All right. I'm here.
Where is it? Screw it, that'll do.
Drop it.
Aw, it didn't make a noise because I fucked it up.
Ahty.
I know.
Soiled it.
All right. Bear with me just a little bit here. I'm going to...
Excellent. I can make you stall at least.
Very briefly, though.
Look, I'm just trying to buy Poji time.
Buy Poji time. Okay.
Leave him alone.
He couldn't be loafing When we're not live,
Where the hell are you anyway?
I'm where we wrapped up on Wednesday. Nope, I need that to be there. Dude.
Oh, right, Northern Fanland.
Yeah. Why go away? There we go. All right. Boop. There we are.
Put your body back.
Yep.
The Ahty body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it this chunk of rocks over here?
It's where I'm standing.
I'm back.
Welcome.
I'm
Taps watch.
sorry. I had spicy food and it was spicy both times.
Oh no.
Lol. Lamau.
Lamau. I was gonna say something about the south mouth, but I think I'm just not gonna right now.
Ahty.
Oh, all right. So,
Anyway, Poj, you get over here.
I'm on my way.
I don't see Ryu.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Let me look at my friends list.
Is Ryu gonna be joining us tonight?
Should I send them the friend or not the friend request? What's the word? Party invite.
You're ahead in the quest. Okay.
Why?
And I gotta go. Which is closer, the cerulean processing plant or Camp Blue Fog?
Cerulean. We are north of it.
Yeah, we are actually. I think that's where we are.
We are north.
Well, I'm north of Camp Blue Fog.
Everything is north of Camp Blue Fog, Ahty.
The entire zone is north of Camp Blue Fog.
Look. All right. Look.
Looking.
Looking respectfully.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not looking respectfully.
Looking disrespectfully.
Go on, say something, fucker.
Let's see.
I got popcorn.
In the zone.
I am ahead in the quest because reading. Okay. Well, you can still join our party, Ryu. Why does this have to be so complicated?
Kind of funny that this particular
complicated.
collection of rocks ends up being kind of important.
Oh, get the fuck back here.
Well, I guess I'll just get started reading then.
Okie dokie.
All right. BRB. All right. And then cinema mode. Hopefully that works. There we go. All right. I forgot a critical piece of hardware. Well. BRB a second, folks. I knew I would forget that. No, I didn't forget a pedal, but I have a keypad. I have a keypad that I use since the 0 key on the number pad advances text and stuff like that rather than clicking on the window. I use the number pad to advance the things because clicking is like a little awkward and it makes the window move around and stuff like that. So I use a number pad for that, but unfortunately my keyboard doesn't have a number pad, so I have like a little side one, and I forgot that I was using it for something else, like earlier in the week. And yeah, I forgot to return it to the gaming PC. So okay. Truly it is wonderful to escape that stifling air and return to Northern Thanalan again, it would appear. I must thank you, Ahty. Were it not for your bravery, I strongly doubt that I would be standing here now. But you need not tarry on my account. The danger is past. Pray go on ahead and apprise Uranger of all that has occurred. I will join you anon. My thoughts are yet unruly, and I would rest here a while. She talks quite a bit different later on in the game. Thought you used a pedal for that now. So the pedals I use for like cinema mode, like I have 2 sets of pedals. One does like cinema mode and like deafen, undeafen in voice, and then I even have one that makes me go all ghosty and stuff like that. And then the other pedal does like the close-up things, stuff like that. So let's see. So yeah, like streaming on this setup is very much like driving a car. Only there are more pedals. All right, so yeah, let's go to. I don't know that It's not more donut. We gotta go to Waking Sands.
Waking Spans. I think Vera's already gone ahead.
All right.
Vera probably had Aetherite tickets still.
Oh yeah, I think I have like 3 left or something like that.
How many do I have? I have 28 Vesper Bay Aetherite tickets left.
Look at you.
And I've got 24.
I'm glad I never got rid of them. Because even this late, there's still sometimes you just need to go to the Waking Sands.
Yeah, true.
Prairie. Goddamn turn.
Oh, look at you, Ryu. Flush with tickets.
Wow.
Ryu probably only has that many because they haven't used it.
Look at this guy over here using legs.
By the way, I have successfully infused 11 grade 1 materia into my scroll so far.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it'd be great to use that.
I see Ryu in the Waking Sands.
In the Waking Sands.
Prairie blow.
I think it's down here.
I'm going to throw out these high elegant coffers because I've found that I can just get them back very easily.
All right.
Yeah, you just go run through Bahamut.
I'm gonna read. It's weeding time. Gosh, I love weed. The triumphant hero doth return. Thine eyes speak of the dread task's completion. The second coil now lieth dormant. Yet I sense the tidings thou bearest are not altogether glad. Pray tell me, what ill hath cast the shadow which falleth now across thy brow? Oh god, the way that he talks. An old foe and an old friend. So 'twas but the ethereal shadow of Master Louisoix and Lady Alize that Alize beheld, an unnatural conjuration in thrall to the elder primal. That the fiend should deign to choose him of all men, even in full knowledge of the shade's true nature, I would be hard-pressed to weather such a confrontation. Creatures, hello, welcome on in. Yet what agonies must the young mistress have endured? Such torment did ne'er deserve. Mayhap 'twere better if the Lady Alize did absent herself from the future forays into the coils. I have come too far to surrender to grief, Uranger. My lady, I am resolved to defeat these fiends, and naught shall sway me from my path. Now, let us peer more deeply into the well of our discoveries. As you wish, my lady. By your leave, I would speak first of the Coil's late guardian, Nael van Darnus. Von Darnus was a legatus of the Garlean Empire who strove to bring about Eorzea's final destruction, only to fall even as the sixth sun did set. If thou hast heard tales of the White Raven, then it is he of whom they speak. Aye, he, I say, for Nail was for a certainty no maid. The noble house of Von Darnus, as we discovered all too late, had long safeguarded the wisdom of ancient Allag. 'Twas thus that the legatus came to learn the true nature of Dalamud, and to seek to employ the Red Moon as a weapon against Eorzea. But the Crystal Tower, and the mechanisms required to command the satellite, yet lay hidden beneath the ground, compelling Nail to construct a far less suitable mechanism. And in his first faltering attempts to communicate with Dalamud, he did likely rouse the satellite's slumbering prisoner. Thenceforth did the White Raven's soul belong to Bahamut. He was fortunate indeed to acquire so powerful a thrall by chance. 'Tis little wonder he was so loath to part with him. Why let a simple thing like death deprive one of so useful a pawn? Though we may accuse him of bungling Von Darnus' resurrection, I dare say Bahamut was as content to have a handmaiden as a manservant. I only hope that the two thralls we encounter were the extent of his flock. Yet I cannot help but dwell on Nail's words, those beloved children of whom he spoke. I assumed at first that he referred to the moon's beastly guardians, but should Bahamut have enslaved other mortals, we must needs remove this source of worship. Otherwise our efforts to disable the coils shall be for naught. Forgive me mine indelicacy, my lady. Thou art wise indeed to speak of expunging the primal thralls, but canst thou truly peruse a course which would cost thee thine own grandsire? Hey, Darius, welcome on in. How are you liking FE so far? My heart and mind are as one on this matter. Grandfather's salvation can be won but by a single method, the destruction of Bahamut, and aught that might serve to sustain him. Ahty, while Uranger and I endeavor to ascertain the existence of any further thralls, I suggest you grant yourself a moment's respite. Rest assured that I will contact you the moment I have need for your inimitable talents. That we have achieved so much I owe to you. I fear, however, that our trials have barely begun. Though time had dulled the pain of thy passing, I find that I am wounded afresh. Master Louisoix, what good shall come of this unending search for knowledge and truth? Long have I believed the pursuit of such treasures to be the duty of every true Sharlayan. Yet when each new revelation serveth only to heap further anguish upon those whom we would fain protect, must we truly reach for more? So, you have found your resolve, dear sister. Will you now find a use for the secret? For the key that only you and I hold? Given our familial propensity for curiosity, you would do well to remember that keys may serve to seal doors as well as to unlock them, and Bahamut is a most unwelcome guest, to whom the door should never have been opened.
I am struggling with this.
I'm struggling with that reading tonight. Gosh. Alright, which one should I select? Which quest?
Fragments of Truth.
Okay.
By the way,
Mhm.
did you see the achievement for completing this step? It was pretty funny.
Oh no, I was looking away. I heard the noise
The
though.
name of the achievement is You Can't Handle the Truth.
Okay.
You can handle the truth.
Was it? I thought it said you can't handle the truth.
Check your chat log. It's right there.
Yeah, you.
Actually, no, it's not right there. I've got a million messages from fucking Novice Network in the way.
Oh, yep. You earned the achievement. You can handle the truth.
This is why I'm not in the Novice Network. I don't want my shit flooded all the time.
All right, I'm gonna read some more. I'm gonna weed. Wee, wee, wee. All right. Man is wont to cast light wheresoever secrets lie hid in darkness, though that which he illuminateth seldom bringeth him joy. So it is with such unhappy truths as Bahamut's immense shadow doth conceal. Yet ever onward forgeth Mistress Alize, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that weigheth heavily on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she hath chosen, and a painful one. I prithee, Ahty, remain by her side as her valiant blade, that she might see her quest to its conclusion. Ahty, it is well that you are here. My lady, how might I serve you this day? I have met with some difficulty in my mission, Yorange, and I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the Cartano Flats even as we speak. If we are to prevent his return, we must needs disable the 2 remaining internment hulks that sustain him. Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I have determined the locations of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them. Gaining admittance is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou descended into Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, didst thou not, that the dread primal had bound the shade of Nail von Darnus unto his will? And though thou didst consign the fallen legatus to blessed oblivion, thou mayest recall that the piteous wretch was not alone. Doubt not but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage. You can say his name, Yorange. I have not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us. My lady, I would remind you, as I must oft remind myself, that the man whom we both loved and revered is no more. What remaineth is but a shade which defileth his memory. The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself. You need not worry, Yorange. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. But mere words will not take us to whither we must go. As I said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dalamud. My lady, might I suggest that you visit the fragments again in Ahty's company? Full oft hath the Warrior of Light set events in motion by virtue of her presence alone. 'Tis possible she may do so again. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own. By our efforts combined, full sure am I that the path shall be revealed to us ere long. Were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice. Yet I cannot deny that what you say about Ahty is true. Very well, I shall do as you suggest. Assuming you have no objections, of course. Good. Now, we seek entry to the 2 fragments of Dalamud. One lies at the Burning Wall in eastern Thanalan, and the other at the Singing Shards in Mordona. I left an assistant at each location with instructions to continue searching for a means of ingress. It is not impossible that they could have since found something useful to us. Let us begin by visiting my man at the Burning Wall. Dex, I think it is. Zoan, welcome on in. Nice to see you. And Savrin, hello. Alright, speak with Alize's assistant at the Burning Wall. The Burning Wall. Visit the Burning Wall.
Visit the
The
burning
wall.
wall.
The wall is on fire.
We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn.
Oh my god, Ahty said fuck?
Yeah?
Ahty, by the way, I didn't know you knew carpentry.
What?
I didn't know you knew carpentry.
Talking about Purdue Valley.
Uh-oh, okay. No spoilers. No spoilers. Don't spoil it for the people who have, who are playing still.
I mean, Ahty's only a level 7 carpenter looking at your crafting.
I mean,
I will not shush.
Ahty, your character would literally show up at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, you are one of the first people seen.
Good.
You and the mayor are the first two people seen.
The mayor is the best.
No, he is
Not that
not. No, he
I don't-
really is not.
I don't know who replaces the mayor because I've only been kind of watching. I went through the wrong fucking door again. No,
Hey,
I'm just gonna fast travel.
Hey Vera, could you invite Surette to the party?
Why for?
Because they're part of our
Because
party.
Soret's doing squats,
Squats.
You make a fair argument.
and if you don't invite them sooner, they're going to end up with achy calf muscles,
Yeah.
thighs,
Good.
But a
Feel
ri-
the burn.
But a really strong turd cutter. I mean,
turd cutter.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't say that. Fuck. Why did I say that?
That's a Midwestern term I've never heard before.
I've just for the past month, I have just I don't know. That word, that term is a stim for me. It's just, it's just I just get activated.
Ahty just broke themselves.
Oh, fuck. All right, so Burning Wall, where the fuck is that?
Camp Drybone all the way to the right.
Gosh, I love bones.
Also, oh my god, I love how this man is dressed.
All right. I can fly.
This guy looks like he worships the Manderville family.
Don't say that.
Don't you do forget about me. Wee wee.
Well, this is Ulda.
Yeah, but don't use the word worship. Now I'm thinking about a Manderville primal, and we don't need that. They're powerful enough as it is.
Has
They
it
don't
ever
need to be
occurred to
primals.
you that the Mandervilles might actually be primals?
No, shut up.
Why they're so
No,
weirdly
shut up.
powerful?
No. Go away.
That's why a man with an alembic and a woman with a frying pan are so ridiculously powerful.
He doesn't use an Olympic.
Or whatever it
He's a
is.
goldsmith.
Needle. Well, I don't know what it is, because it looks like he's wielding an alembic when he fights.
a
He's definitely not fighting with a
goldsmith.
needle. I know.
I
He uses
swear.
a hammer.
Oh. Yeah, crossbeam hammer, I think.
Yeah, he's a gold.
Still.
He does look like the Regadan version of the Manderville man.
He's kind of got the suit, and he's got Godbard's glasses.
Yeah.
And I think also hairstyle.
Interesting.
Can't wait to finish Endwalker so that we can do more Manderville.
Yes. Oh my
Like,
god.
I'm sure Endwalker is good, but Manderville though.
We can do Manderville and Endwalker.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we have to beat Endwalker first.
Do we?
That's the way we've been doing it anyway, was beat the expansion, then do Manderville.
Do we? Do we not?
I mean, I'm mostly just joking, creatures. I don't think they're primals, but it would be hilarious.
It would be kind of funny. But I'm gonna
And it
read.
turns out that the gold saucer is the means through which that they get crystals and worship.
Oh my gosh. That's actually terrifying. That is legitimately terrifying. I say, are you not Mr. Squeegee, my lady's most faithful companion? Sinus, madam, at your service. And may I say what an honor it is to meet you. How goes the survey? How goes the survey, Dex? My lady, it shames me to say that I have found no viable path to the fragment. Though it stands there before our very eyes, the way thither has thus far proven impossible. When the fragment fell and pierced the land, it caused a prodigious amount of ether to spew forth. 'Twas this that gave rise to the land's twisted lay, which seems destined to thwart our efforts. Even were an opening to exist, I fear that we would struggle to reach it. We cannot give up. Keep trying. So near and yet so far. Well, it avails us not to stand here and stare at the thing. Let us away to Mordona and try the other fragment. Perhaps Sinus has fared better. Upon that note, my lady, there is something I must tell you. I am sorry to report that I lost contact with my brother just over a bell ago. As you know, the Singing Shards are home to many fell creatures, ogres among them. While I do not wish to cause you undue alarm, I fear something unspeakable may have happened to Dex. What? Why didn't you? Give me strength. We must hurry to my assistant's aid, Ahty. Alright. So, the Singing Shads.
Ahty,
Yeah.
did you notice that? Me and Baron noticed it was so funny.
We think that this guy has a twin named Dex, and Alize got them confused.
Yep.
Because-
I was like, this is weird. What's going on?
Because
Confusing.
he introduced himself to us as Sinus and then said his brother was Dex, whereas she said this man was Dex and the other man is Sinus. I expect this man to know his own name.
Yeah.
So I think Alice got confused.
I trust his word over hers.
Wee woo. Question, Ahty. If I redeem the add better TTV emote, can I have a 7TV emote added instead?
Well, it says better TTV.
I'm not sure how that would work because I don't have a redeem set up for 7TV, so it might be a little weird.
Okay, actually, how the fuck do you mix these two people up?
What, do they not look alike at all?
I mean,
You know what?
they're
Don't answer
Rogadin.
that question. We'll see them.
They're both Rogadin, but I mean, yeah, you'll see when you get here.
Bum, 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 bum. I see all the aether, but where's the actual shard? Oh, there it is.
You go
Okay.
down. Where the fuck is the Ahty go?
Trying to find where the fuck I'm supposed to go here.
You go down.
They're
Like,
similarly
just fall to
dressed.
the ground. Fall to the ground. There you go.
There's no way she's getting them confused just because they're dressed the same.
Like, this dude is fucking bald. The
Well-
hair makes a decently big difference.
Well,
Also, the other one had red gloves. This one has blue gloves.
well, I
Okay,
mean,
that's a-
she might be colorblind, and then also, this dude's hair might have just been burned off or something like that.
But we
okay.
always know that a Manderville man's suit always gets scorched and crazy like
Okay.
before anything happens to the hair.
True. I'm gonna read because after I read, I'm probably gonna do the ad break.
His clothes are designed like
BRB.
tearaway pants.
I tear my pants off all the time. I mean, what? Thank you, adventurer. For a moment there, I feared that my bones were to be ground up and used to break bread. I am relieved to see that you are unharmed. It was wrong of me to press such a dangerous task upon you. My lady, your worries are wasted on me. 'Twas nothing at all, I assure you. If it please you, I shall report on my findings. As you can see, though the tip of the fragment is exposed, the rest is encased in rock and crystal, rendering it impossible to enter the structure. We might try excavating the area around the fragment, but that is like to take time, and there really is no telling how deep we may need to dig before we find a suitable point of ingress. As such, I am forced to conclude that gaining entry to this fragment is unrealistic. Forgive me, my lady. Confound it. We are losing precious time. What are we to do now? 'Tis I, your Angers. Glad tidings have I for thee and my lady. For a blessing, a way hath been found by which you mayest enter the remaining fragments of Dalamud. Pray escort Mistress Alize to the cerulean processing plant in northern Thanalan. There, all shall be made clear. Your Angers has found a way? Then we must go to him at once. You needn't linger on my account. Should Master Yaranje's method prove viable, rest assured I shall put many malms between myself and this place. Alright. Where is the cerulean processing plant? Okay, I'm just gonna go to northern Thanalan, and hopefully this makes it obvious. Ooh, I picked the right one. Perfect. Alright. So, folks, I am getting forced to take an ad break. So I think I'm going to just do that real quick, and then I will talk to Yorange. So BRB, folks, I will see you on the backside of a 3-minute ad break. BRB. All right, I think we're back. There we go. Gummy Wuzzle, hello, welcome on in. Is everybody back? I take that as a no.
Ahty picked a terrible day to ruin his intestines.
Oh, So,
He'll be back.
Okay, so Poji pooping?
I assume.
Okay.
But assuming makes a butt of you and me.
You can say ass on the stream.
No!
Why not?
Butt is funnier.
It is funnier. It is funnier. But in the terms of assuming that it makes an ass of you and me, it doesn't make any sense if you sub in butt.
Makes a buttocks of you and me.
Full body wiggles. Let's go.
Full body wiggles.
It makes my chair like travel away from my desk, so I have to hold on to my desk and do this. There we go. Asses on this stream, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
You should see mine.
Oh, jeez. Excuse me. See your butt? Is it on fire? Barrelin, welcome on in.
It might be. I don't check back there that often.
Okay, does it burn? Does it hurt? Oh, you didn't have curry today. Okay, so probably not.
I mean, I did have spicy chili.
There's Pochi. There's Pochi.
Wait, is there Pochi?
I'm alive.
You feeling okay?
I might have died on the toilet.
Is your keister all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Sooner or later, I will run out of things to evacuate.
But then you'll need to fill it up again. You see this is the true cycle of life.
My body is a machine that turns food into shit.
Honestly, it's true. It's true. It's like, you know, like my dad used to call the cat we had at the time the four-legged shit machine. We're just two-legged shit machines. That's all we are. All right, I'm gonna read. Mine apologies for summoning you thus from afar, my lady, but 'tis here that your journey may finally begin. I did wonder. To my knowledge, there are no fragments in northern Thanalan. Nor are you mistaken, my lady, yet a pathway doth exist. One you yourself have made use of in the past. At the conclusion of your several forays into the binding coil, 'twas at the crystal formation which lieth to the north of this place that you did emerge, was it not? Yes. An ethereal stream bore us back to the surface. That much I had surmised. Are you suggesting that we can use it to return underground? And even if that were possible, would it not simply bear us back to those places which we have already explored? It need not, my lady. Pray allow me to explain. Upon the evidence of your experience, it seemeth plain that two internment hulks may share the self-same ethereal egress. From this, we did infer that others may be connected in like wise. Thus did we labor long to verify the existence of further tributaries to the self-same stream, in which task we were at length successful. 'Twas then but a matter of arriving at a solution to the problem of traveling to an unattuned destination. That one might reach what we call the headwater. We propose to employ a modified aetherite which serves to amplify such ripples as do originate from said source. By focusing one's essence upon these ripples, it should be possible to make the journey. Yet be fairly warned, my lady. As with all untried modes of ethereal travel, this method entaileth considerable danger. Merely to attempt the voyage would cost you your life. That is a risk I'm willing to take. You're brilliant, Yuranje. But I am curious. Did you have assistance in forming this plan? I could not help noticing your repeated use of the word we. Unless you have taken to using the majestic plural in our absence. Nay, my lady, as you have correctly surmised, I was not alone in this endeavor. Meaning there are others who are aware of our mission? Well, it cannot be helped now. Preventing Bahamut's return is what matters. If some secrecy must be sacrificed to achieve our goal, then so be it. Alright, so I pointed out how weirdly aloof Alfie was about the whole thing. I also feel need to point out that this feels like a rather small party attempting to stop the resurrection of friggin' Bahamut. Yeah, you're right.
Point where like 2 or 3 people trying to kill Bahamut to death.
Yeah, I feel like this is something important that you'd want to bring the Eorzean Alliance in on, even if at the time it was just the 3 nations.
I feel like Alfie is at least involved somehow.
And then Alfie's doing his like lurking in the background, keeping his hands off thing, which actually at the time was very unlike him. He was very much the take the lead, even if no one wanted him to, sort of person.
Yeah. Do you think this is do you think this is like a little too physical? That he's just like, ooh, I don't know. This isn't really a diplomat thing, so I'm kind of.
I think it's the fact that he and his sister are still estranged at this point, and he does not want to get involved with her right now.
That might be it, because they were at this point. The last time they spoke, they kind of had a big argument.
Yeah. And
yep.
the next time they see each other is in Heaven's Word when.
Well, the next time she knowingly sees him.
All right.
Yeah.
So y'all want to waste this jellyfish thing that's just kind of floating here?
What, jellyfish?
Yeah.
The Dalvig's final flame is just a big.
Oh, that bastard! Stupid A rank or whatever the fuck.
Well,
I know you can't solo it. Where is it? Where are y'all?
my train's gonna be magnetic.
Okay.
Because this might be one of the special S ranks that only spawns once per server per week.
Well, I mean, if it's an A rank though. I mean, that was.
No, that was an S rank for that much.
I didn't get anything.
I got seals and tombstones.
I didn't
It's
get.
an A rank.
Pull up.
I didn't
Okay,
get.
It's an A rank.
Yeah, it was an A rank.
Delvec's Final Flame is a rank A.
I mean, it even said it in the name. A rank.
They're setting us up an aetherite crystal.
In the name of what?
Killing in the name of. Wow. Yeah. Maybe y'all don't know Rage Against the Machine.
I do.
Where did you see it in the name that it was a rank?
The target letter. Usually for when you have multiple of a thing, funnily enough.
Legit. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. And thank you so much for the lurk.
See?
Okay,
So that
so
was like
that's just its
Final Flame
unique-
A.
Yeah, it's just its unique denotation rather than its rank.
Part of its name, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna weed. Weeding. Verily, 'twas not my wish to withhold knowledge of the aid I received. I pray that Mistress Alize will forgive me when she learneth of its source. So that must be the modified aetherite. But what are the immortal flames doing here? Those men may be sworn flames of Ul'dah, but they are first and foremost faithful retainers of House Levieur. Alphino. So it was you who was helping Uranger. Who else could it have been, dear sister? Lest you worry, I have no intention of making the details of your venture public. Like you, I would prefer to avoid causing a panic. But given that which is at stake, namely the survival of the realm, one must be willing to accept help when it is offered. Would you not agree? At the very least, do not be cross with Uranger. 'Twas at my behest that he kept silent. Huh. We will speak later. Pray forgive me, my lady, but knowing full well your intent, I judged it meet that Master Alphino be informed. Though your grandsire hath become Bahamut's thrall, his noble blood courseth yet through your veins, and if he must needs be struck down. Do you hear that, Alphino? I mean to strike down grandfather, and when I have done so, I shall banish Bahamut to the ether. Nothing you say will sway me from my course. I will protect Eorzea, and I will uphold grandfather's legacy. Grandfather's legacy? So you still do not know what you yourself desire. Your actions are still driven by borrowed resolve. Borrowed resolve? What does that have to do with anything? Protecting Eorzea was my grandfather's goal, and we made it ours, both of us. That is why we came here, unless you have forgotten. Rune, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Gods forbid I should ever forget, Alize. But you misunderstand. I do not question your resolve, only whence it came. If it were your own, you would be able to tell me precisely why you desire to so fervently to protect Eorzea. Yet you cannot, for it is not your resolve, but grandfather's. You may struggle to see the difference, but borrowed resolve shall never be as strong as that which springs from within. But let us speak of this another time. For now, preventing Bahamut's return is all that matters. To be plain, I have no objection to striking down whatever is left of grandfather. Know, however, that I will be accompanying you this time. As a son of House Lavier, I would be present for his final moments. Very well. You may join us on one condition. I make the decisions. Oh, there's kind of a sibling rivalry going on here. I don't think I've ever seen this before. If it please milady, the name's Urkenrod. Our preparations are just about complete. When you're ready to embark on your mission, just give me the word. I'll be waiting for you at the ceruleum processing plant. Pay no heed to my brother. You can rely on me. We have come far together, you and I, and together we shall see our journey to its end.
There's roughly 6 S-ranks per area.
They also have specific summoning
Font
conditions.
requirements, yes. But
Hi, Ahty.
Aye.
I always hear when you do that because I got the stream on my second window.
Oh no, I'm not trying to be sneaky. I just when I pop in and y'all are talking, I'm hesitant to interrupt y'all and be like, okay, y'all can shut up and pay attention to me now. And that's not really how I roll.
That's not how I would.
fucking streamer. You're kind of the center of attention.
Well, I mean, true, but like, you know, when it comes to like matters of conversation and stuff like that, even if like, you know, this entire thing is like about me, it's like not really about me, and that doesn't mean that like all social considerations get tossed out the window, if you know what I'm saying.
Fair.
Shakes you.
Yeah, it's not really an excuse to be rude, you know.
Shakes you.
Looking at
Shakes
these
you.
guys and realizing that they're like servants of House Levier, and seeing that their coats are blue, I'm wondering if that's where Alfie got some inspiration for the uniform for his crystal braves.
Could be.
He just likes blue.
I think the like not only Alphino, but I think Alize as well. I think both of them are just a hair. They're just a hair vain, I think.
Oh, I just realized something else.
What?
So you know how like Alphino and Alizé are generally represented by the colors blue and red, respectively.
What?
Sinus and Dex. Sinus had red gloves and Dex had blue gloves. They did the same thing. Red and blue. Because their clothes were otherwise the same.
Drock, refresh the chat because attendant female got recently banned by Seribot.
Yeah, Seribot handled it.
Yeah, no, Seribot is so fast you don't even know what's happened yet. It's like, Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani?
Nani?
You are already banned.
Alright, I'm gonna read.
Do it.
I'm gonna read! I am doing it, alright? Thank heavens for Seribot. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting for you, Mistress Squidgy. I'm pleased to say that the Aetherites primed and ready. As you know, the remaining internment hulks are connected to the fragments in Eastern Thanalan and Mordona. It's to the former that we'll be sending you first. Now, you'll be starting inside the Hulk, meaning you won't have to cover so much ground. The drawback being that you'll be fighting for your life from the moment you get there. Best be prepared for anything, for my lady's sake, if not your own. And that's all about I can tell you. When your preparations are in order, just give me the word, and I'll send you on your way. I may even throw in a prayer for your speedy return, just to be on the safe side. All right. Y'all ready for final coil?
This is the final leg. The final countdown.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Ahty,
Yeah.
hearing the stream and then the delay and then also hearing you through Discord, for a moment, it lined up perfectly. So it was perfectly overlaid.
That's awesome. All right. We're really doing this with only with 4 people, huh?
It's okay, we're gonna be unsynced. One of us can face roll this.
All right. Something got crispy over there. Nem, what did you do?
That might have been me.
I need the gear. There's the gear. Something not. Oh, okay. I gotta check that before we proceed.
Uh-oh. Lit on the step one.
Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. I can't show it on stream. I can't show it. Nem, could I at least read it? Can I read it? Because reading it is stream safe. I just can't show it. Yes, okay. So Nem drew me a picture. That literally it's me with like a not amused face on, saying, "Y'all better shut up and listen to me because I have the the biggins."
And is it just you with the boobs out?
Well, I mean, yeah. Nem, Nem, you could absolutely do that if you would like. You could post it in the Discord.
I'm more interested in seeing the expression and how funny it is.
It's just it's me just like do you remember Selma from blah, 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 The Simpsons? Marge's sisters.
I didn't watch Simpsons.
Okay. It's like just kind of that like, you know, I'm just tired of everything face. I did in the special channel, okay.
Especial de la casa.
Yeah, do you have access to the NSFW channel, Poji?
I do not.
You don't? I'm gonna have to
At least
change that.
I'm not aware of it existing, so I'm assuming that I don't have access.
I have to change that. Add role. Where is it? There it is. Perfect. Okay, there you go.
Which category is it in?
It is under. Let's see. Where is it? Come on, I know I have access. I created the damn thing. Where is it? Oh, it's under. It's in Battle Shed. Battle Shed. Yeah, there it is. I sees it. All right. I'm gonna confirm. Okay. Final coil, turn 1. We ready to go?
Alright, I see that. That is a nice expression. And that's not too NSFW. I've seen the shirt is on, and
Yeah.
I've seen actual VTubers with bigger ones than that.
Okay.
But if you're not comfortable showing it, that's also perfectly understandable.
Let's say. Are you ready, Poji?
I am ready.
All right. Is Vera ready? Is Vera muted? I'm just gonna go. There we go.
Calling all besties. Kale!
Excuse me, we're breasties. This place is cool.
That reminds me, I've seen pictures of what the 200th floor Palace of the Dead looks like.
Ooh, I got some reading to do. By the way, Nem, thank you so much for the doodle. Thank you so much. So this is how it looks on the inside. This internment hulk still functions. The teleportation was a success. We are come to the right place. There's no telling how much further Bahamut has regenerated since we last beheld him. Let us make haste to the main bridge and deactivate the coil. There were receptacles similar to these in the previous Hulk. Those held chimerical beasts, but only the Alligans know what the other abominations may be sleeping within. They may well be part of Dalamud's internal defenses. We must stay on our guard at all times. Wow. Ooh, this music.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba.
Bump.
Sorry, we're talking the differences between Alphabet and LSA because fuck.
And it's mostly their clothes, color differences in small parts of their clothes, and basically their heads. Like the entire head is just mirrored.
Gotcha.
Like the hairstyle, the earring, it's just all flipped.
And meanwhile, I am so distracted by it that I'm not even advancing the cutscene. My bad.
I'm just staring at these fuckers. Alright, I'm ready to tonk. I am the Tonka truck. Beep beep.
She even has the same thinking pose that he does, which I think she ditches later on.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, the
Giving me the
cutscene.
flyby.
What the fuck, Surette?
What?
You
Missed
do
it
what?
last time? I think you missed it last time because you had to go get pants. We were talking about how Surette's always punching me in the balls.
Well, I'm sorry. I was trying to keep my balls from falling out.
I mean, valid?
I was reducing the vulnerability of my balls. Is that not a worthwhile endeavor?
You know, I remember when I used to be able to kill shit, but now things are like dead before
Keep
my
up.
arrow even gets to them.
Keep up. You're the range class. You should have first pick.
To be fair, all of us are ranged right now. Well, except you. But you got Tomahawk and everything dies to one Tomahawk, so shut up.
Yo, shush maybe. Mr. Cast Time.
This is why idea. That was so weird. It sent me back. Fuck.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you step on the pad again, it makes you go backward, which is interesting. I did that once.
Is that a million Twintanias?
Better.
I don't know what those are. This looks like a curl to me.
How do
like
you
a
go have
dragon.
fun? We're gonna wait for you.
Can I just solo it?
Oh look, we're on a giant
wait.
record. Yeah,
Fun to watch.
you go solo. I'll sit down.
All right.
How do you do the content?
Oh, I see. It's a shrinking arena, so this entire fight's on a timer.
Okay, that fucking electrified my senior. But we're about to get blasted.
Eh, it's fine.
Oh no. Oh, good. Uncurable paralysis. That's great.
No, Tyrant. Let Ahty do the murder.
You're getting too close to our sitting spot. I got rid of it.
That's annoying.
I have to kill the ads before I can.
Yeah. You almost had him dead right there. Finish him off with the limit break.
I'm do good.
I can't.
Name that thing. I'm do good.
There's something. Hey, there's something else here that it's doing.
I think you have to, like, there's also a time limit on it, unfortunately. Not just kill the ads, but also a time limit. Oh, you know what? Is that it? That we need to stand in the circles. Oh, daughter of I'm Do Good.
Ahty, it still has an ad left.
I didn't even see the ad.
Son of I'm Do Good.
Oh no, wait, we're just doing it too fast. It's similar
Yeah.
to Quintania works, where it has to take time to spawn in all of its ads before it can do things. So it's literally just waiting.
I'm Do Good.
I'm do good. I read that this was one of the harder ones, allegedly.
These are all really hard, honestly.
Ah, whatever. We're gamers. We game that hard. Oh, this is where the Dreadworm stuff is.
The last level of the last tier of the raids.
Is the Dreadworm stuff cool?
Is this a ring? This is a ring. How does this look? That is a very spiky wing.
I
Ring.
mean, it doesn't really matter what it looks like since you have gloves on.
This is true. Oh cutscene upon leaving.
Okay.
Cut it.
I'm gonna do that. I don't know what you're talking about, Ruffy. By the 12. Dragons. And so many. We were aware that the Allagans possessed the means to control the creatures, but to imprison them thus is barbaric. I would not wish such a fate upon my worst enemy. It is plain that no love was lost between the Allagans and the dragons. But was it truly necessary to keep so great a number here? Dalamud did not want for defenses. This we have experienced firsthand. Such guardians as the Allagans created, both living and unliving, were surely no less capable of repelling intruders than these poor creatures. Tell me something, Alize. Have you not managed to determine by whose will Bahamut exists? No, I have not. At first I assumed that Bahamut had no people of his own, that the Allagans had perhaps discovered a way to simulate prayer itself. However, Nail's words gave me cause to reconsider, specifically the Shade's mention of Bahamut's beloved children. From that, I inferred that the primal is given form by the will of worshippers whom we have yet to... Oh. God strike me down for a blind fool. Bahamut's beloved children. Right there before my very eyes. How could I be so stupid? Who else but the dragons of Eld would summon Bahamut? Who else but they could sustain him? And to think I wondered why the Allagans kept them imprisoned here. Even should the flame of Bahamut's life go out, his faithful children would summon him back. For this reason, the Allagan Empire kept an army of dragons here in perpetual state of duress, that they might sustain the primal's existence. Oh, wow. Kinda, yeah. Truly, the Allagans' ingenuity knew no bounds, and neither did their cruelty. Small wonder that Bahamut was so enraged. Let no one deny that that it was man who sowed the seeds of the calamity. Will you now turn your hatred towards our own kind, dear sister? Do not patronize me, Alphino. I merely acknowledge our guilt. Lest you be in any doubt, I have no intention of allowing Bahamut to lay the world to waste, regardless of the atrocities the Allagans committed against his kind. We have no choice but to eliminate all who worship him, be they his children or his thralls. It seems reasonable to assume that the system responsible for the primal's regeneration is also responsible for sustaining the captive dragons. If we disable it, all should perish. Let us press on. Wow, Nem. Wow. All right, there's that. So, number 2?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm kind of glad that Alize wasn't there for the meat and potatoes of Heavensward. Because then we'd have to address the elephant in the room. It's like, hey, so... remember that room full of dragons upon dragons upon dragons that she killed? Yeah. Sorry about that.
Is there a reason why Ahty's model is further to the right than normal? I don't know. I don't know. Because, I mean, you know, I could do this. Is this okay?
You don't go off the screen anymore. You're
Why
like
not?
barely off screen.
The field of view is different.
Who was not ready?
That was me. That was me. I was too busy fucking around. Oh no, I initiated it.
Yeah, no, you were ready. Someone else wasn't ready.
It's probably Vera. I blame Vera.
I too blame Vera.
Regeneration grid. Interesting.
And look like the bad guys from Tron.
This place is cool.
Random orb.
Oh. Yeah, we get split.
Alright, I'm going right.
I went left.
Oh, there's different paths. This is kind of like the one coil from the one we did. I think it was like turn 2 or turn 3 of the first coil,
Kinda, yeah.
where it was like the different patterns going down.
We weren't split for very long. Oh, now we are gonna be split.
I think we have to stand on these. And it needed 4 each, so and you would have needed a full party for that synced. Oh, now you've got Vera and I got Cyrette.
The music is fantastic.
Uh-oh. Can we open it with just the 2 of us? Or do we just gotta stand on it until it opens? Okay. That's how that works.
Yeah, it's just one of the magic tech timers, it seems. You've seen them in like Zamile Darkhold.
Oh, yeah. The only other place where it occurs.
There's others, I think. But that's the
That's
one I
it.
think of.
Apparently Sky just gave me a shout out.
Who?
Attack Rack.
Oh, that guy. Is that a fucking
That's-
robot Hydra?
It's a Robo Hydra.
That is sick.
Let's kill it.
I call dibs.
Kill it.
Ooh, ads.
Oh, interesting. Those are almost like depth charges. Oh, fascinating.
Why are you dead?
When it erected its field, I was standing there and I just died.
And me too.
Oh, you were standing in the zone of the... Got it. Well, it didn't matter.
Lucos, hello, welcome on in. And thank you so much for the lurk.
Hello, Lucas.
Excuse me.
How'd you get up?
Me and Ahty have to cut short. The short cutter.
Not to be confused with the turd cutter.
No. But can you even dance on those things?
Cutscene after, again.
Did Cody even roll on the loot?
Nah.
You're the reason it's gonna take 3 minutes to pay out?
No. Don't blame me for Ahty's inventory management.
What are you talking about?
Ahty
I don't know
rolled on
what
the
you're
loot.
talking about.
Ahty has confirmed rolled on the loot.
Oh, and it doesn't actually leave me until the cutscene is over.
Yeah, you're not out of here
Oh
until
well.
the cutscene is finished. You're stinky.
Give me a sec.
I can speed up a bit.
I've got one.
Do not stand in the indeadening stuff. Yes, Artie. I don't want to give Ahty the satisfaction of getting the gear.
Why? Why do you? Here's the thing. It's like, why would you care?
I'm trying to save your inventory from yourself. Maybe if you were better organized, I might let you have it.
Okay, you gotta ask yourself: is this worth pissing off the streamer right now?
Is this actually pissing you off?
I mean, like you're rolling on gear. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna leave.
I already rolled on it. Poji's still here and is thus preventing the roll from going.
All right. We'll
Yeah,
just-
which is
I
why
already
I'm
rolled
moving
on
ahead
the
with the
thing.
cutscene, so that way I will leave and it should pay out.
Okay.
See, there it goes.
Perfect.
It's not my fault, it's Poji's. Be mad at him.
Oh, interesting. Her chest piece is also red too. This whatever this doohickey is. He's got like a chrome one, and she's got one that's red. Why? This looks like a model of Dalamud. Yes. For millennia, Bahamut must have gazed at this unchanging view. Trapped inside a prison that was scarcely large enough to contain him. Unable to move, denied the release of death. How his hatred for men must have burned. And that hatred found an ideal vessel in Nail von Darnus. In many ways, Bahamut is to be pitied, not loathed. But knowing the true extent of his fury, I am more convinced than ever of the necessity of our endeavor. Besides, his is not the only soul that cries out for vengeance. All right, number 3.
No. Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
3 us in.
All right. Let's see.
And then 4 us in.
Tree.
And
All
then
right.
7 us in.
I'll worry about that later. Almost there. There we go.
What's the name of this one? Oh, it's just turn 3. This is before they came up with cool names for each of them.
Gods, he is almost whole again.
Whoa.
Voice acted.
Oh no, it's ARR voice acting.
But it's the first time we've ever heard Alize's voice actor.
Oh god.
This is true.
I was like, whose voice is that? Old Alize VA. I wasn't even aware that Alize was voice acted in ARR at all. That is interesting.
His size is staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on.
Oh, that is so different.
Grandfather? No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such. You are but his twisted shape, the thrall of a mad primal.
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
"'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear. What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?"
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the Third Astral Era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance. Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' new-born god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris. I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the Seventh Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted? 'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace. Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together? Huh. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you truly claim no kinship with the oligarch? And though I hope they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
Wow. What a dick.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisoix. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall? Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth. If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
But I thought... No. He has become a primal?
It is difficult, I know, but you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire.
Alright, before we go in, I should probably do an ad break.
Did that cutscene end early?
Yeah, it did.
Why?
I'm not sure. It did,
What the fucking...
it did end abruptly, yeah. But I gotta
watch on the journal now.
I gotta do my ad break real quick. So,
That's weird.
yeah. Well, folks, I need to do a 3-minute ad break because we've got it on deck. It's gonna be like 2 minutes. Well, it's gonna happen in 2 minutes, but I'm just gonna take it now. So, BRB, folks. I will see y'all on the backside of a 3-minute ad break. BRB. All right, we're back. Okay, not gonna lie, this music is amazing.
Yeah, no, it's some kind of ARR thing, I think.
It actually kind of sounds like the same chorus that plays when you talk to Heidelin,
Yeah.
but it's an organ now instead.
All right, I'm ready.
Did you see what I said in chat?
No, I
It said
didn't.
the premise of a mortal being used as a conduit for summoning, that we would then see reprised in Shiva, and then later Genos.
This didn't set up for Heaven's Word, though.
I mean, it
Mortal
ultimately...
being used as a conduit is still ARR.
Well, then there was also the Knights 12, which was mortals being used as a conduit for a primal.
But yeah, that is Heavensward.
And then Shiva was still all throughout Heavensward.
Shiva was present throughout Heavensward, introduced in Era. What was that?
That was Binu, but where's Enkidu?
Bring it back. Go away.
There we go.
Oh, cool.
I'm sure that had mechanics.
Wow. Nice.
La da 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 da. Realizing that all this is deep underground.
I don't want to get rid of my frog. I like frogs.
Poor Louis saw. You Louis came, you Louis saw, you Louis conquered.
Wow. Poor Louis.
At least Huey and Dewey are okay.
Wow. You're really ducktailing it up in here.
I love DuckTales. I grew up with DuckTales.
So did I, kind of.
And then the TV show remake was really good. I'm mad that it ended. And they actually did a remaster of the video game. I didn't have the original video game as a kid. I've been meaning to get the remaster though and maybe play it.
Oh, yeah. Waffle, welcome on in.
Waffle!
And Lou, hello, welcome on in.
Wait, is it the waffles that are small, or...?
Yes.
What other waffles are there?
There's waffle,
Giga
waffle.
There's Giga waffle.
Grandfather is truly gone this time. But better it end this way than the alternative.
I am yet here, Alice, my dear, sweet granddaughter.
Grandfather?
Oh, no worries, Malik. It's all right.
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control. These last few moments are mine, to live as the man I once was.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you?
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Forgive you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alfino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth. Let us then begin the tale at the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance. 'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Bahamut. In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future, and prepared to meet my end. As you have no doubt surmised, I did not perish. When the cage built from the essences of the 12 was destroyed, the sky was filled with a colossal cloud of ether. This drifting energy responded to the prayers of those fighting below, and to my own desperate wish that the dying realm be saved by infusing me with the power of a primal. I became the immortal phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land. Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea. Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me. Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold, and he dragged me along in his wake.
And thus began your existence as the Elder Primal's thrall.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
Very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
And still he was not fully restored.
You must remember that by this time, much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety. But there did not need to be, not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology. As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the Coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task. The fragments of Bahamut appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart. Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration. Whether it be for man or for dragonkind, the question of justice is irrelevant. The Elder Primal will leave naught but a smoldering wasteland for both his children and ours. I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find. This portal will take you to the final internment hulk. 'Tis time for the tale of Bahamut and his part in the calamity to come to an end. Alvino, Alize, pray, come closer.
You have heard his voice before. I'll show you after this is over.
Your hopes and dreams must no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
Of course, Grandfather. I have already made it my mission to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
Alize, while I was yet enthralled to Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was. So forceful was your conviction, I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you. See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength in which I have faith.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, Grandfather. You deserve it.
Yeah.
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alvino, Alize, my darling grandchildren. May light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Come, Warrior of Light. Our task remains undone.
Wow. All right. So I kind of want to take a little bit of a detour before we do turn 4. How do y'all feel about that? It'll only take a few minutes.
What's the detour?
It's kind of awkward because you might have noticed they kind of stuck us in a little in-between.
Yeah, turn 4 is right here, so what's the detour?
Well, the detour was I was going to fire up the opening cinematic to ARR.
Oh, so we don't actually have to physically leave?
No, I'm gonna leave the party. I'm gonna leave the party and I gotta log out.
Well, you don't have to leave the party. You can just log out. That when you log back in, you'll already be in the party.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess I could do
that's
that.
how that works.
All right, let's do that real quick.
Go.
That was such an interesting cutscene.
Yeah.
It was very Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, and like the heat. Wow. See, the thing is, like, I've seen extended versions of the opening cinematic to ARR, but even then,
Spliced two together.
yeah, but even then, it was nothing like that.
And the reason why Ahty can't YouTube it is that because of how Ahty has their 2 PC setup,
Yeah.
it's really awkward to like open a webpage.
I'm kind of wondering though if we're gonna hear his narration though. In this.
I'm not hearing game audio. Strange. Do I have it muted? I got it muted. There, I'll fix.
I can't believe I went 4 years without seeing that. Watching all of that puts all of this in a different perspective. Or it adds some perspective. I just realized I was peaking the audio.
That basically said, when he talked about sending the hope into the future.
Yep.
This is that's weird.
Yeah.
The piece that ends up sitting in the solar.
All of the pieces are in the solar.
I thought they only had the top of it.
No, it was 3 different pieces. But yeah, holy shit. I only wanted to see the Bahamut part, but like, fucking incredible. We saw it kind of backwards, like with once we completed the 3rd turn, and he was regaling us on what happened. He basically, Louisoix took us on a ride of everything that followed after what we just saw.
He gave us the ARR title cinematic part 2.
Exactly. Because like, you know, we were beamed away. We were beamed away at that point.
He beamed us
get to know
not
what
just
happened.
away, but into the future.
Yeah.
5 years into the future.
Fucking Ocarina of Time does.
Holy
And I guess
shit.
because of the nature of the magic, because I remember at the beginning of the game they talked about the quote-unquote warriors of light, who no one could remember.
Yeah. Also, for another point, sadly, that's not Ardbert. That was just the representation of the player character. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Meteor.
Yeah. He's referred to as Meteor in promotional material.
And all of his suspiciously similar friends.
That's crazy. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the final turn?
Yes.
We're ready to turn.
I guess we're gonna fight Broken Daddy Bahamut himself.
Maybe. I don't even know what to expect. I don't know what to expect at all.
If we don't fight Bahamut, I will be disappointed. Also, I just want to bring something up because I was talking about it while you were deafened. So, as a summoner, I eventually gained the ability to summon Demi Bahamut.
Okay.
To do stuff.
Demisexual Bahamut?
And then later, I think like 10 levels later, I gained the ability to summon Demi Phoenix.
Interesting.
And this little interaction has sort of recontextualized that a little bit.
So, I am sorry. Oh, I know why Attack Rack mentioned my name.
What did Attack Rack do?
Attack Rack shouted me out in her stream, and I'm looking at what she's streaming right now. She's streaming Stardew Valley, and I'm like, she's streaming Furdew Valley.
It's like, yeah, no, that's the
I want to stream Furdew Valley.
You should.
Go to Ahty for all of my home construction needs.
I'm just a regular Home Depot.
you're the entire Home Depot.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll give you 3 guesses on where I keep the lumber, and the first 2 don't count. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. All right, so are we ready to do this?
Yeah, since you logged out, it did make Vera the party lead.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, you mean I have to start the shit?
Make sure that it's set to unsynced.
Unless you want to promote me, and I can do it. Is this
Final Coil?
All right, is this unsynced, Vera?
Sign up.
Yeah, because otherwise we'd be waiting for 4 other players.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Might be
There is no restriction.
good. I don't like restrictions.
"'Twas a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end. Farewell, Bahamut. I banish you back to the ether." "He is not yet whole! I did not think him capable!
Alizé! Alizé!
I had thought it finally over. We'll not survive another blast. No. Is this how I honor my promise to Grandfather?
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I will, Grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have. That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable. Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
How long I have waited to hear you say that! You have found your resolve at last! Let me join my strength to yours. In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one. Future of Eorzea!
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
Wow, Ahty. It's okay. Here we go. Let's go.
Oh, he's so imposing. Yeah, Yuki?
Bahamut
Yeah?
Prime, let's go.
Yeah, Yuki? You're not wrong, but yeah?
Let's fuck
Why
him
is my
up.
music audio so low?
I don't know. I'm gonna give you a second to fix it before I go and punch him in the nuts. The fucking choir, dude.
His funny shape.
Alright. It's fight till time.
Siren just immediately killed themselves.
What?
I think
Stepped
they
into the
walked
outer area.
into the no-no zone. Giga Flare? Uh-oh.
I'm not afraid.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna dive bomb me, huh?
Oh, I died.
So did
So did
I.
Ahty.
What?
We got pushed into the death wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. So they brought back death. They brought back dive bomb for this. Great.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We can do this.
We get the vibe to the music.
Common Warrior W.
Vera, we can't do anything unless you die.
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Fine.
And honestly, at this point, it would be faster if we all just live, so that way we can kill all the ad waves faster.
But also, Surette, that is entirely your fault for walking into the death circle. That's literally the no-no zone. You don't walk there.
I think Bahamut dive bombs one, and then Twintania copy dive bombs the other tank. And so the idea is that the tanks need to take them in places where it's not going to hit the party.
So we need
We
to
just kill him that time?
no. So we need to stand in the center?
Okay, so you guys need to dodge, otherwise you're gonna get hit into the. Okay,
I tried.
Surette, die.
So I still don't understand the mechanic.
So when you have the marker on your head, you need to look at where the Bahamut and the other guy are, and you need to get out of the way. So move like perpendicular to them, straight.
Because they are going to focus you. But you want to run, basically run to them.
Yeah, run
It's
towards them so they
going
don't
to
knock you into the blast.
push. You are going to get pushed if you get the symbol. So you run towards them.
Okay.
If you have the red one, Bahamut is going to kill you. If you have the green one, Twintania is going to kill you.
Okay.
Well, they're going to push you.
Well, they're going to try. You can also just use an anti-knockback effect. Those are plentiful. They'll work. So fire off your arm's length or your sure cast or whatever. Whatever range you use.
Stay away from where Tintania is aiming. There's Bahamut.
So you're the red one. You run towards the Bahamut.
Oh, I've got.
You're fine. You have nothing on you.
I guess. My thoughts aren't coming out.
It's okay.
What are you trying to say?
Us having to worry about that mechanic all of a sudden
Even on
had me worried that the other mechanic. We're getting all of the ad waves at once because we melted his HP so fast. As soon as he drops down, we'll probably tickle him and he'll die. Love this music.
Me too.
It's so somber.
I listen to this music at least once every week or so. Like on my way to work. It's fantastic.
This is definitely, though, a really solid setup for Heaven's Word.
It is, yeah. I'm kind of thinking that it was
Isn't even
meant
a
to be
setup for
that.
Heaven's Word. This is 2.0. This isn't 2.1 or anything. We are so far from Heaven's Word here.
Oh my god, Koga! What a great timing! We're fighting Bahamut right now. Oh shit. I think I might be screwed.
So?
Ahty, you're about to die. I think.
You don't think they're that they're going to be
Yep, I'm dead.
setting up
So if you do
for
that
it
thing,
beforehand. Yeah, I'll do the thing.
But Koga, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? Tell us all about it. Yeah, we're wasting Big Dragon Daddy right now. We're almost there too. There we go. Holy heck. Holy heck, what were you streaming tonight? Could I get a shout out for Koga Noodle, please? Oh yeah, okay, I see it. How was Cuphead tonight? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get get cozy.
I find myself wondering if this isn't meant to last the entire duration of the song.
It could.
Hence the timers. And the ads.
Yeah. But
you
holy
probably
heck.
stand in the circle and your damage wouldn't suck.
But holy heck, folks, welcome on in. My name is Ahty. I'm a transfer gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're wrapping up the Bahamut raids. Oh shit. The community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back, we're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel, oh my god, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax, enjoy the show. Look at this, y'all. I think we're supposed to stay in the circle. All right, let's waste them. There we go.
Sayonara, Bahamut.
Yep.
The most
See ya, buddy. Wow. So I've played this game solid 4 years, and that's the first time I've done
Oh my god,
all of
Ahty!
those. What's
The
up?
boat
Is it a bow?
dropped.
Is it sick as fuck? Oh, it's sick as fuck.
Ahty gets the bow. Obviously, everyone else pass on the bow.
Oh yeah, holy shit, that is sick as fuck.
I'm rolling need on the weapon coffer though. Fight me for it.
Nah, I rolled pass on everything. I'll come in here and fill this shit if I have to.
That
yeah,
is
you probably
nuts. I need to make it. I need to make room in my. Oh no, I have room in my inventory. I have one square.
Ahty.
If Ahty rolls need on the bow and passes and everything else, Ahty gets the bow.
If you roll need on literally anything else, it will
There's a
clog your
chance.
inventory.
Yeah, there's a chance that you won't get it.
I wonder if the Dreadworm has an upgraded floor.
You know it's got to.
Come on.
That
it
is
has
awesome.
To, right?
That is just fucking awesome.
I go to like.
Ahty finally changes her bow. Maybe.
There's armor, which I think is what those Allegan stones are for.
Ultimate Dreadworm. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
That's level 70 equipment.
Well, good thing I'm a level 91.
Why is it level 7? No, doing this does not unlock something, does it? No, doing the coils, does that unlock a fucking fight somewhere? Oh no.
Oh, my inventory.
I also just found out that there's an entire Dreadworm armor set, and it's purple and gold and white, and I fucking love it.
Wow.
You crave it. You crave it.
Crave it, yes.
Well, good thing we've been getting Dreadworm armor coffers that you can trade for Dreadworm armor.
Actually, that's not what I need. I need them stupid tomestones, them aether stones that I've been passing on because they're annoying.
Fuck, I've been needing on all those.
The Neo Aether Stones?
Yeah. To craft it, yeah, for the craftable ones.
The huh? The replica Dreadworm armor?
Yeah.
Why would I want that?
Oh my god.
Because it looks cool.
It does look cool.
Hold on, wait, is it the dye ability? Is it the fact that it's dyeable? It's the fact that it's dyeable. That's why you want it specifically, because its model is completely similar to just the default Dreadworm armor. It's the fact that it's dyeable, that's why you want it.
Alright.
Crave dyeable gear.
Ahty, what's your
Guys on it actually don't look good.
Ahty, what's your favorite Final Fantasy song? Oh wow.
What was that, Pudgy?
I'd probably have to say it would be Answers. It's Answers. It has to be Answers. But Koga, I know we were kind of in the thick of a fight, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Answers is from it's from Final Fantasy 14. Thank you so much, Koga. It was the one. I'm pretty sure that one is Answers. Yes. A lot of the songs kind of blend together for me, but I know it when I hear it, and I think it's called Answers. All right, we ready to exit?
Oh, I already did.
Okay.
I'm gonna exit now.
Yeah. I gotta see.
Excellent.
All right, I'm gonna do that. All right, cinematic time, I think.
You did it! But one task remains. With this last coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace. 'Tis done. He is truly gone. You knew, didn't you? You knew what Grandfather had become.
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility.
Oh, mine is You're Not Alone from Final Fantasy IX. I'm gonna have to give that one a listen again because it's been a couple of years since I've gone through Final Fantasy IX. I don't know exactly which song that is, but I will check it out.
The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
And you consider that a sufficient explanation? Well, however you stumbled across your theory, 'twas this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather. You feared that in my obsession I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
No, they didn't change to his other VA. This is his original VA.
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction. May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
Fear not, Alphino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved. That the Elder Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough. Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Oriange must be beside himself with worry.
Wow. Okay, so it wants me to go on another break.
I propose we take the break and then we wrap up the quest line, because even though we're done with the raid itself, there's still the rest of the quest line to play out.
Yeah, I should do that. Okay, I will do that. So, folks, an ad is automatically going to pop in a little over a minute, so I'm just going to do it now. So I will see y'all on the backside of 3 minutes. We're gonna take a little ad break and keep those pre-rolls away, and yeah, we'll finish up the quest line. So yep, BRB, get yourself a drinky and a snack. We'll see you in a little bit. And I think we're back. Let's go. Fury, welcome on in. Nice to see you. All right. All right.
Really,
I'm back. I'm
really not liking it.
I'm back. I'm gonna do the.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna do the weeding. Oop! I'm holding on to the wrong mouse here. There we go. Weeding. In spite of your presence, I must confess that there were moments when I feared the worst. But in the end, you plucked us from the flames and bore us safe unto victory, just as you always have. As for Alize, I have never been more proud to call her my sister. And here we are again. After the descent into darkness, the desolation of northern Thanalan seems paradisal. As promised, I shan't reveal the truth of the calamity to a single soul. However, the nations of Eorzea will require certain assurances that the threat of a new primal is gone. Kept in the dark over long, 'tis only a matter of time before they seek answers of their own accord. Let us recommend that the fragments of Dalamud are sealed off, that the truth may rest undisturbed. But first, we must go and report to Eorzea. It would not do to keep him in suspense. I dare say we shall find him pacing up and down at the cerulean processing plant. All right, processing plant time.
Rar.
Rar.
As I said, sorry for the job changing. I was just noting the fact that Alice and Alfino disappear if you are not a disciple of war or magic.
Oh, I see.
They completely vanish, which is rather unprecedented. I haven't seen any other NPC do that. They typically just lock off the quest.
Yeah.
But here they're just straight up removed from the world.
All right, I'm gonna weed.
Weird.
Weeding time. Weed. Ah, the warrior of light returneth undimmed from the depths of darkness. By thy triumphant bearing, I take it thou hast succeeded in thy mission, and yet thou art alone. Mistake me not, dear friend, full glad am I thy safe return. But where, pray, are Master Alfino and Mistress Alize? Here, my friend. Forgive us our lateness. We took the scenic route. Bahamut is no more. The realm is safe. By heavens, look at you! Thine is soiled from head to foot. What horrors your young eyes must have seen. What suffering your young bodies must have borne. Pray tell me, where are you hurt? Your wounds must needs be cleansed and dressed at once. I shall make for you a poultice which draweth out. Be at ease, my friend. We are hale and whole, I assure you. We took a few tumbles, but the worst of our hurts are healed. I believe we have grandfather to thank for that. Master Louisois. Then you met with him once more. But wherefore should Bahamut's thrall seek to ease your suffering? I promise to reveal all to you in due course, dear friend. But first, there is a matter which requires our immediate attention. Now that Bahamut is defeated, we deem it best to bar entry to all of the fragments of Dalamud. To this end, we will convince the nation's leaders that the danger is past, and invite their cooperation in ensuring that the fragments are never again disturbed. Come, let us depart and seek an audience with them forthwith. A moment, sister. You need not burden yourself with this task. Yuronjay and I will more than suffice. Might you not take this opportunity to rest? The gods know you've earned it. But I am fine, brother. Besides, you have been through as much as I have. Oh, I see now. You would play your game of diplomacy. You would play your game of diplomacy and wish me out of the way. What? No, I not could be further from the truth, Alize. Milady, 'tis mine earnest belief that your brother hath your best interest at heart. You have more than done your part, and he desireth but to relieve you of a burden he might easily bear alone. I have some experience treating with dignitaries, you must allow. And as you never fail to remind me of my fondness for diplomacy, I feel it only right that I remind you of your aversion to it. That pout. Then it is settled, Yuronjay. Pray make arrangements for a chocobo carriage. The ride should give us ample time to prepare our story. Alphino! Though our paths are different, we share the same goal, do we not? But of course, dear sister, that which we have just achieved together stands as testament to that fact. Whatever path we choose to take, our hearts shall ever lead will ever lead us to the same end. Of that I am certain. Thank you. There is a place that I would visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? But first, I do believe a change of garments is in order. It won't take a moment. Yeah, she's kind of torn up. The landscape is the same. Of course, there is no reason that it would be otherwise. Though it would be poetic for the fragments to magically disappear, I am well aware that they shall remain long after you and I are gone. The world may change irrevocably. The world may change irrevocably, but life shall ever go on. Let's take a closer look, shall we? I have no doubt that Alphino will do an admirable job concealing the truth of the calamity. And such truths as were revealed in those dark depths will never see the light of day. I myself agreed that it must be so. But the thought that the people of Eorzea shall forever remain ignorant of their savior, of your deeds, the injustice of it almost too much for me to bear. How typical of you, Ahty. Ever the heroine. Even so, I cannot deny that I feel better for your reassurance. But I want you to know that I will never forget. You were the one who freed Grandfather's soul and saved Eorzea from Bahamut's wrath. And though these great deeds will never be remembered in song, their consequences will be felt forevermore by every soul who calls this realm home. Yes, this spot will do. For Grandfather, Nail, and the dragons of Miracidia, for all those who were taken by the calamity. At long last, our struggle with Bahamut is over. The realm, given new life through the prayers and sacrifices of countless souls, may look to a brighter tomorrow. When the dust of our adventure has settled, I shall embark on a journey. I mean to find my own reason to fight for Eorzea. And when I do, I will fight with all my being. You have done so much for me, Ahty. One day, I hope to be able to repay you in kind. I have no doubt but that you will continue to help those in need, and continue ever stronger in so doing. I shall endeavor to do the same, and if the 12 are kind, I hope one day to become Eorzea's sword in the darkness, as you are. Come what may, you may rest assured that I will not be outdone by Alphino. When next we meet, I promise that I will not disappoint you. Till that day, fare you well, my friend, and thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Of this raid.
All right.
Of course. There's the savage version of the raid.
So you guys want to you guys want to pick up some Endwalker before we wrap up for the night? I got at least 2 more hours in me.
It's 20 minutes past.
I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding.
Before we wrap up, though, open your achievement book.
Which key is that?
I don't think it's a key, but you go to your character menu, and it's at the very bottom.
I should mention not the character window. If you're looking at yourself, you're on the wrong button.
Achievements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Collect
in your
your
most
Wind Up
recent
Louis
5, Wind Up Louis Swall.
Okay. What? So Run that by me
Click on
again.
the little icon.
Click on the wind up Louis swap. Put your mouse cursor on him and click. Take
Okay.
him.
Oh, Ahty may not be able to take him. Ahty does not have.
Body has room. Take him.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
And then use, and then you can have little wind up Louis swap.
Louis
Now put
Suarez.
him
I think we also all got the uncoiled title.
the final witness title, yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Where is that? Should be somewhere near-ish.
Nice. Hell yeah.
It's earlier in the game.
That was really good. My only complaint is very much my fault. Is that we didn't do it as the final thing that we did before going into Heavensward.
Yeah, because
It's
it's
hard.
Worked very well.
Yeah.
It's hard.
But I also see why. I think I see, at least see in part why they say it's like there may be other Endwalker things of which I'm not aware of. That makes it also a really good setup for Endwalker. But I think just the establishing that imprisoned worshippers can be used to fuel a summoning.
Yeah. I think that's kind of a nice touch.
You
With
kind
what
of set
we're-
a lot of precedents for the rest of the story.
Yep. That's what's going to make it double interesting going in tomorrow's MSQ stream.
Now we need to do the ultimate version.
Oh, the ultimates! I heard of those. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, it sure as shit isn't, because I looked at the requirements for Bahamut Ultimate. No. That's not happening for a while. Deltascape Savage. Completion is the unlock.
Alrighty. So I think I know exactly who I'm gonna raid.
Oh.
What? What, Poji?
The realization, and that's probably where the level 70 armor you were looking at comes from.
Yeah, it's Stormblood. Level
It
70
really
weapons,
goes
too.
all the way back to Bahamut.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Ralgers. No, not Ralgers. Kugane. That's where it is. No,
All right.
because I haven't done fucking Deltascapes, have I?
So y'all,
Let Ahty do its thing.
I'm gonna raid. So
Bye-bye.
I will return to the call once it completes. All right, folks. Thank y'all so much for a great night tonight. This was awesome. It was really awesome. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. So hence the no MSQ tonight. But we will tomorrow night be picking up where we left off with the Endwalker MSQ, and you're not going to want to miss that. That's going to be really good. That's going to be really good. I can't wait to get back to that. But yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go over to Attack Crack. We haven't raided Sky in a very, very long time, and yeah, I think it's just a good idea because like Sky is playing Furdew Valley right now, and y'all probably know by now, unless you've been living under a rock, that like I play a little tiny part in that game. Thank you to Ashby. Ashby is a dear and gave me the opportunity to be a part of that, and I really treasure that. It's awesome. So, folks, again, thank y'all so much for a great night. As is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the rest, and before you know it, we're going to be gaming it together again soon, which is going to be tomorrow morning. We're getting together with Yorialu. And we're going to play some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yori's going to be doing some Pokemon Coliseum, and that's going to be pretty awesome. And it's going to be super chill and nice, but it's also going to be a tiny bit cursed and a whole lot of fun, and I hope to see y'all there. That's at 9 a.m. PST. If you can't make it, of course, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV in the evening, too, because on Saturdays I stream twice. But, like, yeah, I hope to see y'all for at least one of those, if not both. But I am running out of time. Thank you for coming by, Naboo. I thought Ashby was like a demon. Ashby is definitely a demon, but, like, the best kind. The best kind. But yeah, I'm running out of time. Oh my god. Folks, stay safe, be well. I will see you tomorrow morning. And yeah, bye-bye. Boo!